It's coming out March the 17th. If you're a cheap jabroni and you get the $90 Canadian version, but if you up the money and you buy one of the more expensive editions off to the side there, you're getting 3 days early access beginning March the 14th. And it's coming out on all platforms, PC, all the PlayStations, all the Xboxes, the Switch. Nobody cares about the Switch. There hasn't been a WWE 2K LMNOP on there for quite a while. So when we click on it, because we want the proof, when's this shite coming out? Right there. PS4 and PS5. You're getting both versions of the game with the base game for $90. That's like $20 US. You see what I did there? Because, our Canadian dollar. Exactly. And when you look down below, it tells you right there in the center, March the 17th, Cross-Gen Digital Edition. And when we go to the slightly more expensive one for $120, the Deluxe, and we click on it, you could see that it says March the 14th, hence the 3-day early access, plus it tells you right in the description. And naturally, that's going to be like with a couple of extra things. It's the same crap that we get every year with any game. And then obviously the $160 Whopper is going to come with double cheese. That's the one that's naturally going to include the season pass, I would assume. And we've got a couple of screenshots. This is all we've got. So I didn't know I made the cut for the game. Hopefully I get compensated for that so that I can afford a $200 game. I'm very excited. Okay, now we're just going to quickly go on. I'll have a link down below. It helps if I know what I'm doing here. Such an amateur. You'd think after almost half a decade on YouTube that I would know what I was doing, but not necessarily. So 2K23 features John Cena as the cover athlete. The proof is we just saw that on my PlayStation 5 store. And the release date, I've already discovered about that. It says here, bold choice for a game to have blank cover art. What? Oh, that must have been before they knew? I don't know. WWE is hopping back into the digital squared circle with 2K23 as it's been officially confirmed again March 17th with 16-time world champion John Cena if you're a cheap jabroni. Again, the 14th for the 2 more expensive versions. Cena is going to be the subject of the game's 2K showcase mode, kind of like how we had Rey Mysterio for last year, which will follow Cena throughout his career, which starts with the prototype character in 2002 and travels all the way to today. However, instead of players taking the role of Cena during his career, they will instead control his toughest opponents in a bid to take Big Match John down. Don't know what that means, but okay. Wrestlers confirmed for the game's roster along with Cena or Roman Reigns, because we saw him in the picture. Brock Lesnar, Cody effing Rhodes. Now, I know he's called the Nightmare, but trust me, it's definitely not a nightmare that he's in the game. My other cheap bid at comedy. Ronda Rousey, Stone Cold Steve Austin, they changed my name. The fabled War Games match will make its WWE 2K debut in this year's game as well. And it will feature 3-on-3 and 4-on-4 gameplay inside the match type's trademark, 2 rings, and double-sized steel cage. Oh my god, I love War Games. I can't even tell you, but I don't want to get into that too much. I want to stay on the topic at hand here. Along with 2K Showcase, other returning modes include the following. My GM, which will add additional GMs to the selectable roster. My Faction with new online multiplayer functionality. I doubt we're going to get an offline version of it. My Rise with distinct storyline for male and female. Not touching that one. Created characters and the ability to import characters created outside of the mode. Universe, including a fully reworked story system. Don't ask me what that was. I'm having a little bit of a overload here. WWE 2K23 will be available in 4 main editions. Standard, Cross-Gen Deluxe, and Icon. Icon's probably physical. I don't know. Standard will consist of the core game. It'll be priced at $60 US. I don't know why I'm doing that. US dollars for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and $70 for the PS5, Xbox Series S and X. Cross-Gen will include both previous gen and current gens of the version for $70. The Deluxe is priced at $100. Will include a season pass of 5 post-launch DLC packs, a My Rise Mega Boost, and Supercharger, multiple My Faction cards, including John Cena, Bianca Belair, and Asuka, and will unlock 3 days early on March the 14th. The Icon Edition, priced at $120 US, includes everything in the previous editions, as well as the Ruthless Aggression Pack, which includes alternate versions of Cena, Batista, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, as well as a special John Cena Legacy Championship belt, the WrestleMania 22 Arena, and Paul Heyman My Faction Manager card. This version will unlock the game. On March the 14th, 3 days early. Players who pre-order 2K23 will receive the Bad Bunny bonus pack. That's cool, because he actually did really good. He blew me away, which includes the Grammy Award-winning artist as a playable character, along with his My Faction card, which is a lot better than Machine Punk Kelly. Are you kidding me right now? That guy was in the game? No. It'll be, we've already talked about that. So it says that there's 4 versions here. And I want to make sure in closing that I don't foobar that thing up, because I only saw 3 versions of the game. Only 3. But apparently, there's 4. Usually, what that means is one of them is, like I said, it's, whatchamacallit? Physical. It's physical. Okay, so that was the Icon. Oh, that is the Icon Edition. Okay, so we do get the Icon Edition. I should have read that up first, but whatever. I rectified my error now. Yeah, so that's the one that includes, like, everything. That's the one that's 120. Was it 120 US? 160 Canadian. So it says it right there, Icon. Premium Edition. Yeah, it says Premium Edition, but then it also says, like, Deluxe Edition, and I think that's where... Oh, they're both Premium Editions. Okay, I get it. So that's the standard game. Digital. Then we've got the Deluxe, and then we've got the Icon Edition. 7 minutes just to tell you that WWE 2K23 is releasing on March the 17th if you're, again, a cheap jabroni, because you can't see your money. So you see what I did there? That was good, eh? Why do you even see him? This is the first time I've ever seen him. That joke is so overplayed, I'm going to lose subscribers to this now. But that's okay. I'm going to zip it now. It's over. I know my role, and I'm going to shut my hole. As always, if you liked the video, know your role. Give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm and making me a little bit more relevant in search results, and people are looking shit up on the internet. You didn't like the video? Go ahead. Give it a thumbs down. Not only am I going to twist it and bend it, break it off in your ass, you're going to get a little bit of this. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be fantastic now, wouldn't it? But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. Holy guacamole, as more news comes out, you can bet your ass I'm going to be all over this. Because this, even though people may not know this, probably one of my favorite kinds of games in the history of history. This, an American Truck Simulator in World of Warcraft. Oh my sweet God. This is like... Oh yeah. Anyways, take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.